Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Professor Sistrunk, and I'm reaching out to the entire student body. Okay, so I want to walk us through the things we should be working on and the things we should have completed, and also give you some updates about what's to come in your courses so you can be in the know on what you should actually be doing. I have multiple courses that I'm teaching here. You see that I have some Linux courses, we have Windows classes, Cisco classes, and as we like to say, Network Essentials. In each one of these classes, you will notice that it's a lot of work that you have to do, and you have to hit the road running. So I want to make sure that you understand what you actually have to do so you won't get lost in all of the work. And we're going to start that by pointing out these particular things. One, you need to know when do you start your classes, when do you end your classes, weekly by weekly. Two, you need to know how to get your work to me vis-a-vis uploading the work. Three, you want to make sure you watch your end dates. They are very, very important. You do not want to miss a date on something that should be turned in on time. Four, you just want to have a general understanding of this class. Now, these classes are easy. They're not hard. The work that you do will definitely teach you about the industry that we call, quote unquote, IT, information technology. But as you can see, it's multiple approaches to information technology. You have understanding a powerful operating system out there, which is Linux. You have a way to understanding the network. How do we communicate? And then you have what you can do to work on desktop computers, which is the Windows world. I have worked in all these different disciplines, and trust me, whatever you're doing right now, you are spot on. Okay, so make sure you learn the material, and that's what I'm here for. So I'm gonna jump back over to D2L. By now, you should have went through your D2L course, and here we go. Right now we are in D2L, and you just gonna select your course. So I'm gonna select a course like this, which is CNS 141. I'm sending this video log to all the students because it's the similar stuff. It's nothing different other than the course that you're working on. You should have by now clicked on your content tab, and in your content tab, you understand you have a syllabus in there. Now, I'm not going to open up the syllabus, but what I want you to understand about that particular syllabus is that it's a section at the very bottom that outlines week by week what you should be doing. And if you at any time do not understand something, don't be that student who waits and say, oh, I'm going to talk to the professor later. The quicker you get on top of things, the better off the results will be. So reach out to me. You can do it in email. I would prefer, if it's something that you're not clear on, to meet me in a Zoom meeting. Now, my Zoom meetings, of course, you have the link right here in your syllabi. The Zoom meetings are from 5 to 6 p.m. I chose that time because normally people are off from work, and this is Monday through Thursday. So just remember, I can log in with the professor Monday through Thursday at 5 to 6 p.m. So there's no, I don't know who to talk to or what to do. Reach out to me ASAP. Now, let's go to the discussion section. In the discussion section, by now, today is the day you should have posted your discussion. Now, the discussion is like this. Your first discussion, and I have it right here, so you can't say you don't know where it's at. Your first discussion is, your initial discussion should be on or before Thursday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you have a chance to post your initial discussion. Now, after that, you have until Sunday to respond to 2 other students' discussion. This is how we're going to keep the communication going. And this is also going to let me know that you understand what you need to do, which is extremely important. Now, in my Zoom video logs that I'm going to send out to you, understand this. I will be going through the chapters. I'm going to go through Linux chapters. I'm going to go through networking chapters. And I'm also in the classroom with the people who are doing the Cisco networking. So I'm in the classroom with them. But people, it's important that you watch these video logs. Because the first thing I'm going to say, did you watch my video log? I didn't get it. When I send a video log out, I send it out in 2 methods. One, to your personal email account that you gave to the college, and the second one is to the college email account which they sent to you. So it goes out to both of them, okay? So you should receive all of my emails. Now, that's the discussion question. Remember, week by week, you will always, for the next 8 weeks, have a discussion that you have to post on. Now, let's go look at the assignment section. For some of you, you're going to have to give me a copy of your assignments. If you in my Cisco classes, you can see that what they're going to do is upload a documentation. If it's a PDF, they're going to take the PDF and put it in a Word format and then answer the questions in the PDF. That's always what we call a lab. If it's a packet tracer, they're going to upload the packet tracer to me. Now, I'm going to demonstrate that in here, how to upload a packet tracer. And that normally ends with a PKA or PKZ extension. Okay, so that file will be an extension file. But I'll show you what I'm talking about. And the people who should be looking at this and knowing that they have to do these 2 documents, let's go back to the original session in D2L. The people who should be focused on that are my CNS 141 students and my CNS 105 students. You guys have a packet tracer you're going to upload to me, and you guys also have what we call a document you're going to upload to me. You got Word documents and packet tracer you got to upload. And what do you upload this at? Simply, we just looked at it, but we're going to go back to it. You go to the assignment section and you will see it is there. People, make sure you understand this. And if you don't have clarity, just come to a Zoom meeting with me. Like I said, Monday to Thursdays, 5 p.m. to 6, and I'll give you clarity with no problem. Okay, so that is that. Now, for my Linux students, let's go back here. My Linux students, they have to do something a little different. They're going to take screenshots of their work. And once again, I'm going to show you how to do this. For my Linux students, you're going to take screenshots. So as you go into your portal in Cisco Netacad, you're going to see it open up a Linux platform, and you're going to do the work in there. But as you complete the work, you're going to take a screenshot. And I am going to show you all of this so you don't have to worry about it. And remember, this is the first week, people. So calm down, breathe. You will be all right. Don't worry about it. We're going to work through this. But remember, I have office hours that you can reach out to me. And for my Windows students, your work is all embedded in there. See, the reason I like the Windows students' work so much, they don't have to give me none because everything they do is going to be on the flip side inside a third-party application, and I'm going to be able to go in and look step by step on everything that they do. So that's going to be great. So I'll walk through all of that. Now, so we're going to take a brief intermission, and then I'm going to come back and start showing you how to present your documents. Okay, we're back. Now that I have your attention, this is to my Linux Essential students, CIS 218, CNS 218. I want to focus on you for a minute because you have a unique way that you're going to send me your assignments. Now, when you look in there, you're going to see a assignments tab, and in this assignments tab, you're going to see quite a few folders. But let's look at it from a student's point of view. Every week, I require you to give me an assignment. Now, the important thing about these assignments is, one, don't give me 3 and 4 weeks of assignment in one folder. Don't do that, because I have multiple students that I have to grade, and with all that stuff gobbled up in there. 2, take your time. What is the rush? This is an 8-week class, and some students try to do it in a week. I need you to present me the material the way I want it, because that way I won't make a mistake in the grading. Let's go over to the portal and take a look at what you should be sending me. So if I click here and I go to Linux Essentials and start the class up, the first thing I want to do is go to where I would have to do my work assignments. Now, as you can see in here, you have chapter 1, pretty much that's it, chapter 2, and then you got an exam in chapter 2. Take your time, people. We're not in a rush. So if I click on chapter 1, it takes me to a portal that demonstrates how I will do my assignments. Now in here, you should take your time because you're learning. If it keeps blinking like this and you gave it enough time, just hit your enter key and it'll pop up. Now, this is just practice. You go through each one of these tabs reading, and you practice over here what you have to do. So this is the reading, the book. This is the practice, okay? Now, as you can see, I really didn't have to do anything, but it taught me a lot about the CLI. That's important because you're learning Linux. So I'm going to close this, but I'm going to go to where you have to do a lab. All labs, people. And right now, I shouldn't be receiving any labs. Labs do not start until chapter 5, or chapter 5, but module 5. So we're going to open this up, and once we open this up, we will see where we can start doing our labs. Please follow your syllabus and give me the labs when I need them. As you see, this will pop up. Just give it a little time. You see I was hitting the enter key. Now, as you proceed to go through this, you reading the material, it will explain everything that you have to do. Now, when I get here, I'm going to go back to 2 though. When I'm in 2, it said LS. So I type LS in. By now, if I type LS in capital, it's going to give me this. That's wrong. But if I type LS in small case, it will give me this. You have learned one important thing, that Linux is case sensitive, meaning you have to type the commands in exactly how the commands should be typed in. You cannot muddle around with the commands. Okay, now I'm going to stop here. What I want you to do, once you get enough of this screen full, I want you to go down here and take a screenshot. Now, you can take a screenshot with your phone, your cell phone. You can take a screenshot. I'm going to bring Snippet up real quick. This is Snippet right here. And when I click this here, new, I'm able to then take a screenshot of this particular window. Now, I'm going to show you what happens. This pops up, so it shows me clearly what the student is trying to present to me. You're going to save it. This is how you should save it. I'm going to close that right there. And this here, because I don't need it anymore. So now, look at how my students give me their work. They will take the snippets and order, put it in a doc file, a Word file, document file, and then they'll label it and tell me each and every step that they did. And as you can see, I can go down and blow this up and look at the work you're doing. This was an advanced class. That's why I'm showing this here. So I need you to make sure that I see every step of your work. Then you just simply gonna come back over here to your assignment and upload that file in here. And I'm doing it as right here. I can click on add file. After I save it, save the document with your name on it, just in case I'm getting mixed up. And then you can put it in the computer. If you are unclear about this, you need to reach out to me immediately, because you're going to see me put grades in there and in the grade book. Now, you're going to have NETACAF dropping grades in, but then you're going to have me putting grades in the grade book, and they may look different. And you will reach out to me, Professor, but NETACAF said I completed it, but I don't have it over here to show that you completed. So go back. Right now, Module 5 labs ain't even up to par yet, so I shouldn't be receiving them. But I know we got some students that's just going to try to fly through the work. You cannot give me Module 5 labs until we get to that section. So let me get clarity on what that section looks like. Let me bring this down just in case I show the wrong information. I don't want to show nobody information. Okay, let me pull up the syllabi. Give me just a second. Okay, as you can see from looking at the syllabus, I should not be receiving any labs, I'm saying labs, until the 3rd week. And that gives you enough time to do it properly. Do not give me labs that are not in order. Now, just to show you, here it is. The 3rd week is when I receive the first labs. The chapter, read it. The exams, do them. But the labs, make sure you take screenshots, put them in a Word doc, and present them to me. Now, you got plenty of time from when you receive this video log until you have to send me that first lab to get ready. You see it right here. Let me make sure I'm looking at the right thing. Week 3, the first lab. So you can play around with it, doing the commands and all that, but I need the lab in a proper order, the proper week. This is Professor Sistrunk. I'll see you in the next video log.